Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and today we are going to be doing an unboxing of the Kiwi Lane Club Kit. So Kiwi Lane is the company that I was talking about that I kind of wanted to dive into more. They've been around for 15 years. I just discovered them probably about 10-12 months ago or so. And I really like the form of scrapbooking. So they came up on my news feed and I kind of like ignored them at first. I was like, oh, I already scrapbook, I know what I'm doing. And then I just kind of kept seeing stuff and I started watching the videos, and then I bought some of the products, and then before you know it, I bought a couple of kits and I really like them. So it is definitely more of a simpler way to scrapbook, but still leaves you with beautiful pages, and they have kits. So if you don't know anything about Kiwi Lane, they specialize in stencils. So their stencils are what help you kind of figure out what you're going to scrapbook, how the page is going to look before you actually cut into any paper. And their whole shtick is really the play to create system. So you use their stencils to figure out how you're going to make your layout, and then you go ahead and cut through your paper. And you can either use the stencils with your own paper stash, or they do have a kit that comes with paper and some, I guess, like cards that you can use that are usually 4x6 and like 4x4s, 3x3s. Forgot exactly what they call them, but essentially they're like the little cards, and I'll show you in the unboxing, that you can either cut out or use as title pages or cut out with the stencils. So this is the September kit, and you always have until the 20th of the month to order the current kit. When it comes to you, it comes in this box. It says do not bend on the back, which I totally appreciate, and my mail carrier definitely listened to that as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just cut through. And this really is my first time seeing the kit in person. So when you get it, you have the paper and the stencils, and that's what comes in the box. So here is the paper pack, and again, this one's more like celebration. It's called Celebrating Life. You get, let's see here, you get enough to create at least 3 2-page layouts or 6 1-page layouts, and it comes with 7 versatile title cards. That's what they're calling them, title cards. So we're just gonna go ahead and open this up. Now, I also really appreciate how they package everything. The paper comes in with these little corner holders. So right here, and I actually save these because if I ever decide to part with some of my pre-made scrapbooking pages that I've made, that, you know, sometimes I made stuff, especially when I was a close to my heart maker, I made stuff just to use new product to kind of utilize and show it, but I didn't have any pictures in mind for it, and they've kind of just been sitting either in a pile or in an album completely blank. So I may in the future want to sell some of them. So these little corner pieces will be perfect for that. That way when I ship them, the pages won't get bent either. So I really appreciate that. So every time you get a Kiwi Lane kit, you get this sheet on the front, and it shows you the stencils that you're getting. You can scan for an idea book. When you join the club, you get into their system where you can start looking at events that they have. They have events all month long, and the whole purpose is to utilize the kit and to help you with how to utilize it, help you actually make time to scrapbook, and just kind of get you motivated and gives you really good ideas. It's almost like its own little Facebook page. It's called Kiwi Circle, and you kind of join into that and you can just see all of the other people who have the kit, what they created with it, what the owners create with it. So it's just this really fun little community that they have. So this will show you the other stencils that actually go with it really well. So this one is Party Time, Birthday, and Tiny Celebrates. I will be ordering Party Time and Birthday, but not Tiny Celebrate, because I just figured it had enough balloons in both of these. I really didn't need to have all of it. Right down here at the bottom, you can see that they do have some layouts right here kind of showing you what they did. And they also tell you that this paper pack is really good for birthdays, anniversaries, achievements, milestones, or celebrations. So it's not a one size fit all or a one celebration fits all kind of a deal. So when you do scan this, you do get the digital idea book, and you can just go ahead and print it, which is what I did. So this will also go through their monthly challenge. You have an opportunity to win in-store credit. They give you some ideas of how they used it, little moments, birthday, and celebrate, and just kind of give you some of the layouts, how they decided, what they used, how many photos you can fit on a page, and it's just really good, chock full of information. You get that every month when you order a kit. So here is the paper pack. And I must say this paper is really nice and thick. I do believe it is 80-pound paper. So I'm not sure you're gonna be able to tell anything by this right here, but it is nice and thick. You can kind of hear right there. It is really thick, durable paper. So here's one side and here's the other. Here's side A, side B, A and B, A and B, A and B, A and B. And then you usually get a couple pages of just like base pages. So these will all be the same. So you get 2 of each of these. So front and back, and then the front and the back. And these actually do have a design on them. I'm not sure if the camera is fully picking this up, but they do have a really cute pattern. And what I like about particularly this month's is that it is very like gender neutral. You could use this for girl party, boy parties. You could use it for, you know, like they said, anniversaries, just random celebrations, achievements, milestones, any of that. So you end up getting, what, 12 pieces of paper? Yep, so you get 12 sheets of paper in the kit, plus the stencil. And the stencils change every single month. And then they have some just on their website that are kind of like a la carte that you can just buy any time of the year. And like I showed in the beginning, they do suggest some of the stencils that you can kind of buy a la carte that go with it. So when you do get the digital idea book, all of these stencils are in it. It doesn't mean you have to buy them all. If you choose to buy them, you absolutely can. If you already own them, perfect. They're just kind of showing you how versatile all of this kit and the other stencils that they sell are and how they play nice together. So here are the stencils, and I'll show on this back piece of paper. So this is a really cute picture frame. This month comes with a couple of picture frames. So these are really cute, like the old style Polaroid. Then you get a leaf and a really cute little flower. You get this really cute little banner. You get a giant balloon, which this balloon could obviously be a frame for a picture. It could be a frame for one of the title cards, or it could just be a giant balloon. Or if you just want a circle, it'll definitely work as a circle. And then you have the word yeah. So this is really cute too. You can cut it out on 2 different colored pieces of paper and kind of put the letters inside of it. These also really work good with stenciling with inking or embossing or distressed oxide inks. Like, they work perfect. You can clean these right off. They are very good, thick, good quality materials for their stencils. So this is the set that comes with this particular kit this month. And like I said, they do have those couple of add-ons. I do plan on ordering those 2. Still on the fence with that one, not sure yet, but definitely those 2. This one is what they call their scrapbooking stencil kit. So this comes with a lot of them. So they have borders and some little like a banner and some flowers and a cake, and it's just really cute. So this one's definitely really versatile, and this one is, you know, a little bit smaller, has a little bit smaller pieces, but just looking at those projects at the bottom, like, this is really cute. This already gives me a layout. Look on this one, you can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pictures. And let's say you wanted to make that giant balloon a picture, you could easily shift stuff over and have another picture in it. So you definitely get a lot of photos on your layouts if you follow their play to create system, which is kind of their shtick too as well, to make sure that you get as many photos as possible on your pages so you can fill your albums as soon as possible without worrying about ribbon or corresponding gems or stickers, or, you know, we can kind of get over our heads with all the things we can buy. Me personally, I've fallen into that trap. I've done some really simple ones and I've liked them. I've done simple ones and not liked them. I've done some really over the top ones and loved them, but realized it took me 4 hours to make one scrapbook page. So if time is of the essence, this is definitely a kit for you. And then here are the title cards. And they're not all 4x6. I misspoke before. So I think I'm kind of just thinking of another company that usually does 4x6 and 4x4s. So these come in all different sizes, and they are meant to be utilized with the stencils that you can kind of cut them out. So they are double-sided. There is a saying on one side and just some color and texture on the other. These, again, are really cute for, you know, this one could be cut up easily into a whole bunch of little strips. You could even make that into like a little banner, little tag at the bottom. And then this one's just super cute. Obviously, if you wanted to utilize more items, if you wanted to utilize ink, if you wanted to utilize ribbon or glitter paper or gems or sequins, or make this, this giant balloon would make a really fun shaker card. So either a shaker card or a shaker window on your scrapbook page. Like, that would be really cute. But they are designed to kind of fit, maybe that one doesn't work quite so well. But they are designed, like, if you just wanted that title to be in a circle, that would completely fit, and you would just cut that out and you have a really cute saying for your title page right in these cards. And this same thing, it's the 80 card or the 80 pound cardstock as well. Really good, high quality. So I did buy one of these kits quite a few months ago to kind of explore, you know, this company. And really I got into it just because I saw them on my Facebook feed and I thought, oh, let me just take a look. So I ordered, I think it was back in January, was a kit that I ordered, and it was called I'm Your Number One Fan, and it was very sports themed. So I ordered the club kit and got that and made a layout using it. So here is the kit, and again, it came the same packaging, came with this cover sheet kind of telling me what else would go with it. I do not have the Everyday Adventure, but I do have some of the photo mats, and kind of gave me some examples of what pages I could make out of it. It had some really cool, very versatile stencils that can be used over and over again. I even saw someone make this one right here, this kind of arrow. They made it into a Santa sleigh. It was really cute. They used this and that and made it into a Santa sleigh. I mean, people are just really creative. So I haven't gotten that creative. I literally just went off of the pages that they created and added just a little bit. So what I did is I created this 2-page spread using that kit, which is called I'm Your Number One Fan. And the only thing I added was this soccer ball that I cut out of my Cricut. Otherwise, I followed everything else. I popped up some of it. I kept some of it low. And then I did add a gel pen, which all I did was trace this 4x6 mat for my photo, and I just traced it and then twisted it, traced it again, and then glued the mat down. So that's the one page, and then here is the other. And this is so simple to do. I mean, I did it within a couple of hours. It's something you can easily do while watching TV, if you need something on in the background while scrapbooking. And it's very minimal items that you need, which is what I loved about this. So the items that you actually need to create any of this is actually a good pair of scissors. Now, the owner, Susan, she recommends this Tim Holtz scissors, and I gotta say, I completely agree with her. There's something about this giant handle and this small tip that just makes fussy cutting so much easier. But I have done it before with my Stampin' Up! One and my Close to My Heart one. And then she recommends distressed ink and a dauber to add some coloring to the edges. I can kind of show you right here. There's some coloring right there. So it just kind of covers up the pencil mark. And then you need a pencil, because essentially these are stencils, and you just really go over them on the piece of paper, and then you cut it out and you glue it down. And again, you can use regular tape, you can use pop dots, you can do anything. Like this one right here, you can see I added some dimension right there, but otherwise the vast majority of it is flat. And then I got to utilize my Cricut to make that giant soccer ball, because I plan on scrapbooking my daughter's soccer team this year. She's a huge soccer fan, huge soccer player, so I already have the pages ready to go before the season even officially starts. So this is just kind of my walkthrough and review on the Kiwi Lane Club Kit. I will definitely be utilizing the current kit, which is called Celebrating Life. During this month, I'll be creating some pages. I may not start from scratch. I may actually just use the ones that are in their idea book, because honestly, I love them, and I kind of love the idea of not having to overthink anything. I can just follow what they have. I can pick out whatever papers suit me, but I may just actually follow it directly, because it is just such a fun, easy way to scrapbook that I really just kind of fell in love with it. And they do have all sorts of themes. They have holidays, they have seasonal themes, they have, you know, party and life themes, all that good fun stuff. But they have some available past kits online as well, and I do believe the I'm Your Number One Fan is still on their website. So I will actually link the website below. Give them, you know, check them out. Go on their Facebook page, you know, watch some of their videos. They have really great videos on how to actually use the Play to Create system, how to use their products, and how easy it is to actually create really awesome scrapbook pages using very minimal products. Another thing I really liked about it is you can either get the kit with the paper or just the stencils. So if you are someone who has tons of paper already and you don't need any more, you can just get the stencils as well when you join the club. So, and you still get access to all of the information. You get access to their idea book and everything. You just get the stencils instead, which I did that for one of the kits as well, because I wanted to see what I liked. So first I started with the stencils, then I got the full kit and caboodle. And then after that, I just kind of fell in love with it, especially with how high quality the paper is. I mean, I love when paper is nice and thick. I know this is going to be sturdy, and it is going to last in my scrapbook page for years to come. And I really love just the simplicity of it. Literally is tracing and cutting, which to me is just absolutely perfect. And I can show you a bit of an example. And right here, you can see that I kind of cut it out. You just put the stencil on, you trace it, you cut it, you use the dauber to kind of cover up your blemishes of your, kind of use the blemishes or cover up the blemishes of the pencil marks. And it's really just that simple. And if you feel the need to get a little fancier, you can add dots, you can add string, you can add ribbon, just like I said before. But this is a really good base to start with your creativity. And I think what I love the most about it, see, look how simple that is. What I love the most about it is you get to play with all of it on a blank canvas before you even cut into it. So like, let's say we're gonna utilize these 2 pages, or we'll just use the 1 page. You can kind of just put the stuff out here and already have like an idea. Like, you want the big balloon and and then maybe you want a couple of pictures right here. But to add some dimension, you can use what they call borders, which here is one of my borders. It is called Abbey Road. So the borders do come separate, and you can kind of mix and match, and I mean, you get to use these forever. So let's say you wanted something right here, and maybe right down here you wanted a little flag. So right there, you already know what your page is going to look like. You just have to pick out the pattern paper that you want, trace it, cut it, use the little dauber to cover up the imperfections, and boom, you already know what it looks like before you even have to cut into anything. So it completely takes out the guesswork, and that's what I really found was very useful, especially for me who, you know, sometimes I get into a rut, or I just feel like I'm making the same page over and over again, or I just get bored with the pages. This gives me monthly access to something new and a community that is just for the scrapbooking lovers, and everyone gets to share ideas, and we all get the same kit. But it is amazing how different everyone makes everything, and just really awesome to see how people utilize some of the paper in a non-traditional way, or what it may not have been initially intended for. All right, if you heard that alarm go off in the background, that is my brownies done, since I'm making some peanut butter brownies tonight for before bowling. So I'm going to end this now, but I'm just really excited to dive in more with the Kiwi Lane club kits, and I just hope that you all join me on this little adventure. Again, I will link everything below, where I got it from, their Facebook page, YouTube. Just go ahead and give it a try. See you guys all next time, and happy crafting.